It is Captain Harris and First Officer, very sad and upset, Isabella Rose today. And we are coming to help you find the treasure of Lockdown Lagoon. And unfortunately, someone did not get the memo that first mates are supposed to be asleep during the video and decided that she would be wide awake. So this is her trying to go to sleep, as you can see, and she is wide awake. So you're supposed to be asleep right now. Today we're going to be looking at bearings and we're going to look at scales and we're going to use them to try and work with the map of Lockdown Lagoon. So hopefully we will have a lot of fun and a lot of learning. So we'll get straight into the video and hopefully some first mates might fall asleep during the video. So today we be learning about Lockdown Lagoon. We found Lockdown Lagoon, but we can't find the mystical treasures. So today we'll be finding the mystical treasures by looking at the map and using bearings to work it out. So first of all, let's head over and find out a bit more about what we're learning today. Do not forget, for Mr. Harris's lessons, you can always take pictures of your learning, and your parents can upload them, or you can upload them to Facebook or to email. That's a great way of sharing your learnings. You can also comment live, or you can comment below the video if you're watching not live. So, first things first, why I'm saying hello to some of you lad lovers. If you could see how many of these words you can find in a minute, 60 seconds, then I'm going to say something about it. So, hello JJ Gaming, hello Darren Alicia, hello Nina, and good afternoon to you Harry. Good afternoon to you Nina, and good afternoon Adeline. Good afternoon Harry Williams, and good afternoon Katie. Hello to everyone. Good afternoon Clara. Yes, Alicia, there's pirate music in the background. If it's too loud, I can turn it down. That's absolutely fine. And what I will try and do is turn it down to here. Hopefully that should be quiet in the background so you can still hear me, but with some music in the background. Is that any better? Hopefully it is. You can hopefully still hear what's going on. If the music's too loud, I will absolutely turn it off. It sounds like people don't like the music, so I will turn it off. Because that should be the only music that we've got. I was going to do a little bit in the background, but it's hopefully that's a bit better. So, you're supposed to be finding out all these words in this pirate word search. Can you find them? Okay. I'm sorry it was too loud. I'm still getting used to the idea of having music at the background of and how loud that would be, so I do apologise. So, hello to Harriet there, who's come and joined us. She wants to find out about Lockdown Lagoon. Can she find Buccaneer, or Overboard, or Captain, or Cannon, and Matey? First Officer Isabella Rose was going to look for them, but she decided to look the other way. She did find Plank, though. She found Plank in the middle of the screen, about 5 lines down, before she fell asleep. Nina's happy with the music now, so it's about right having some music in the background while we're doing it. Okay, well, if you want to pause and find all the videos, all of these, that's absolutely fine. If you want to see if you can find them all, pause the video and see if you can find them, because that's a real challenge for you. But we're going to move on now. We've said some hellos, so moving straight on. Okay, so what we're going to do today, we're going to need to know about bearings and scales. The reason we need to know this is I've received word of a treasure that can be found. I received a map, you see, and what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you how to do the two things so that you can work out where the treasure be. So, here's my map of Lockdown Lagoon, and you can just about see the red dot is where we're starting out. We've managed to put our boat right on that red dot, but we don't know where it's got to be. Is the treasure on land? Is it buried under sea? Is it buried near all the monsters? We've got to find out. So hopefully you can do that. What we've got to do is learn a bit about scales and all sorts of things, and hopefully we can find out where you got to be. So, the first thing you've got to do is learn how it's going to work, because you can see I've got these instructions and we're going to need to use them. So, first things we're going to do is we're going to make sure, have you all got a pen, a pencil, and a protractor? Because that's what you're going to need. The description below's got a copy of the map. So if you've all got those things, that's going to help you a lot. So just making sure, you see, what you've all got, just to make sure that we're properly equipped, because we don't want to be in any problems, you see. So I'm just trying to make sure that you've got everything you need. So if you've all got those things, then we're ready to start. And oh, first mate's falling off my shoulder because she's going to sleep. Clearly this is a voice that puts first mates to sleep, so that's going to be something I'm going to have to do more often. So let's go straight over to how this is going to work. Now you'll need your protractor and you'll need your pencil. And what I showed you is where we're going to start. Bearing in mind I'm doing all this one-handed because someone's fast asleep on my shoulder. So I'm doing my best. So we're going to get where we're starting is going to be down here. And let's say the instruction says we have to travel on a bearing of 045. It will always be 3 digits, so if it's a 2-digit number, it'll have a 0 in front. So what we need to do is you first of all need to mark north on. So you go to where you are and you draw a line for north and put a little N. Then you take your protractor, and I'm going to need to rotate this round, so I can do rotation somehow. Here it is. And I'm going to drag it and put it just there. So we want 045. I think that'll be about there. That's 045. Then I move my protractor out the way, and hopefully the mark stays there. Then you need your ruler, and you're going to draw a straight line from the dot through the mark. So that's the line. But the other thing you're going to get, as well as a bearing, is you'll get a distance. So for example, it might say a distance of 3 kilometers. Now the one thing you need to know, and this is on the worksheet, the scale of this is 1 centimeter is equal to 0.5 kilometers. So if we want to travel 3 kilometers, we have to count how many 0.5s we're going to need. So we're going to need to go 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. We're going to need to go 6 centimeters. So we work out that 6 centimeters is 3 kilometers. It'll be half. We're then going to measure with our ruler 6 centimeters on here, and hopefully let's just say, because I haven't got a ruler on here, let's say that that's 6 centimeters there. That is the end of your first instruction. I don't want to change the color yet. The next thing you're going to do is draw a new north, because we're next bearing will need to come from the new place. So we're going to just need to go to the new place for the new bearing. So I will give you all your bearings in a second. So you can see we'll have gone through Mermaid's Cove and we'll be just south of the island if we're there. The next one might say the bearing, we'll give some new numbers, and I'm going to change it to purple so you can see it's different. We're going to have a distance of 4 kilometers on a bearing of 270. Now, 270 is difficult to do because in bearings you always count clockwise. That means from north we're always going to go this way round. 270 is actually 3/4 of a turn, but there's a special way you can do it. The way I always do it, and I don't know what this accent is going on with this accent. The way I always do it is, if we think about 360, we need to take away 90 to get 270. So if we need to take 90 away, I'm going to get my protractor I've become a bit of a farmer, really. I'm going to get my protractor, and I'm going to line it up to the new place as best I can, and I'm going to go 90 backwards, because it's normally, remember, we must always go this way round, but if you want to go backwards, you go 90 instead of 270. So 90 backwards would be there. So that's the new point. And then we're going to take this off, hide it over there, and get a new line. And we need to go 4 kilometers. So, apologies for what this accent is, I have no idea. To count up to 4, you're going to need to go 8 centimeters. What is this voice? Arr, I can't talk like a pirate, I can't. So, if you're wanting to go 4 kilometers, you're going to have to go 8 centimeters. So we'll draw 8 centimeters along there, and that puts us just there, just outside the island on there. And that'll give you a new point to do your next line. And you need to keep doing this. Okay? So that's how the scale works. Do I have any questions that you need of how you're going to work this out? Because this is what you're going to get given. First mate's getting very upset at the moment, so I'm trying to get through this as quickly as I can. So, these are the 5 instructions. You may want to pause the video while you print off the worksheet and find out what's going on. Because these are the 5 instructions that I got given to find the buried treasure. So you go from the wheel, gonna go 2.5 kilometers. Remember, 2.5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots of 0.5. So it'd be 5 centimeters. So you're pretty much gonna double the distance to find out how many centimeters it is, because that's how we use the scale. And then you're gonna use your protractors and the map to try and work out where you've got to end up. You can then take pictures of all your working out and send them off to me. Now, I've got to go and put a first mate to sleep. So these are the challenges for you today. Can you complete the Lockdown Lagoon challenge that's in the description below? Can you complete the Math 5 a day? Not for Monday the 4th of May, that should have been changed. Today is not, it's Monday the 4th, Thursday the 4th of June. Please send pictures on Facebook or to my email to show me your work doing, and then you've got the Taskmaster challenge this week, or of drawing, making and designing the best water park in the land. So hopefully this will be useful. Okay? So, Nathan and Harry and Eddie and Nina, I hope this has all been useful for you and everyone else who's here. I've been Captain Harris. You haven't. Ask me any questions in the live chat or in the chat below. And until next time, I hope you take care of yourself. Today we have done bearings, and we need scale drawings. I absolutely agree with Claire Blades that I need a baby swing, and I'll get that sorted for next time that baby refuses to sleep. Look after yourselves all. Thank you very much. Until next time, arr.